In this video, I'm going to do a step-by-step beginner tutorial on how to use the Pionex crypto exchange. If you're looking to learn how to trade futures on Pionex, I made a separate tutorial for that, and I'll leave a link to that video in the description down below for anyone that might find that helpful. In this video, I'll show you how to get set up on Pionex, how to add an extra layer of security to your account, then I'll show you where to go if you want to buy some crypto using fiat. After that, I'll show you how to deposit some crypto assets onto the Pionex platform from another exchange or wallet address. Then I'll take you into the spot market, show you the different market types and pairings, then I'll break down the user interface. After that, I'll show you how to buy and sell crypto using market orders as well as limit orders. All of that and more with some tips and tricks along the way. If this is your first time signing up in the Pionex exchange, I left a link for you in the description of this video as well as in the pinned comment down below. If you use my link when signing up, you're going to save 10% on all your trading fees for the lifetime of your account. Pionex is also often running promotions for people who are signing up for the first time. These can be deposit bonuses, giveaways, and more. So feel free to use my link when signing up to save 10% on all your trading fees and be eligible for the current promotion, whatever that might be by the time you're watching this video. You'll also be supporting my channel at no extra cost to you. This video is not financial advice and is for educational purposes only. Always do your own research before ever putting any of your money or crypto assets on an exchange. I also left you some timestamps in the description down below, so at any point feel free to skip ahead to a section that might be most relevant to you. Aside from that, don't forget to leave me a like and hit subscribe for future tutorials as well as content. Let's get into the video. If you click on my link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment down below, you'll be redirected to this page here where you can create your account. Now, as you can see right here, you're going to get a 10% discount on all your trading fees for the lifetime of your account. Whether you're trading on the futures market or just buying crypto on the spot market, either way, you're going to get that 10% discount for the lifetime of your account. You can create your account using your phone number or email. Just put in the details, come up with a good password, check out their terms of service, margin facility agreement, privacy policy, and if everything looks good to you, just simply click on sign up. Once you sign up and sign into Pionex, you should arrive here on your dashboard. And if you didn't, you can get here by just simply coming up here to your profile icon and then clicking on dashboard in this drop-down menu. Up at the top, you'll find some new user benefits that are scrolling past, so certainly check out some of those. And then down here, you'll find a deposit button to deposit some crypto assets onto the platform, as well as some fiat purchasing options, which I'm going to cover in more detail in this tutorial. Now, at the time of recording, KYC was not necessary to create this account, but the services are limited. For example, you won't be able to buy any crypto using fiat. Also, due to emerging government regulations, a lot of exchanges have been switching over to KYC in order to expand their services into other regions. So I'm going to show you where to go to get verified, just in case it's necessary by the time you're watching this video. So to get verified, we'll come right up here to our profile icon. And from this drop-down menu, we'll click on KYC. And this will bring you over to the identity verification page where you can get started. You'll be able to see the features and limits right here of each verification level. And down here, you'll see the requirements. So for level 1, you'll need to submit the country or region that you reside in, as well as your full name. To access all of the services, you'll have to complete KYC, which is right here under level 2. And this is where you'll have to provide a government-issued document, such as a driver's license or a passport. And you'll also have to complete facial recognition. So to get started on level 1 verification, just come right up here and click on verify. And then on this page here, select the country or region that you reside in from this drop-down menu, or alternatively search for it in the search bar right here. And then you'll need to enter in your name and then click on submit. Then you'll have completed level 1 verification. To move on to level 2 verification, just come up to the top here and click where it says upgrade. Then on this page here, you'll be given some basic instructions on how to be successful in completing the verification process. So give this a quick read through, get your documents ready, and then click on start. On this page here, choose the country that issued your government documents by clicking right here and selecting it from this drop-down menu. Once that's complete, come down here and choose the document that you'll be using for KYC. So click on the document you wish to proceed with, then you'll get a drop-down menu, and right here is where you're going to have to upload a scan or a photo of your document. You'll have to do the front side as well as the back side. Once that's complete, just come down here and click on next to proceed with verification. So if anybody needs to get verified, now's a good time to pause this video, get verified, and I'll see you on the next step of this tutorial. After creating your account, it's always a good idea to visit your security settings and add a second layer of security, such as Google Authenticator. Now, if you don't already have Google Authenticator, it is a free download. You can get it off the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. So simply download the app and install it to your phone. Then to bind Pionex to your Google Authenticator app, you just come right up here to your profile icon, and in this drop-down menu, click right here on Security. And this will bring you over to your security settings page, and you'll find your two-factor authentication options up at the top here. To bind Google Authenticator, just come down here where it says Google Authenticator, and over here on the right-hand side, click on Set. On this page here, Pionex will be instructing you to download the Google Authenticator app. So there is a link available right here to download and install Google Authenticator, but if you already have the app, just click right here on Installed and Continue. Then Pionex is going to send you an email verification code, so check your email, find that verification code, and type it into this box right here. Then that'll bring you to this page here where you'll be able to see a QR code that you can scan to bind Pionex to Google Authenticator. And you'll also see a key next to that QR code. Make sure to write that key code down. You can use that key code to recover your account if your phone ever gets lost, stolen, or broken. Just keep that key code in a safe place. You don't want anybody getting their hands on it. So what we'll do from here is we'll open up Google Authenticator on our phone. And at the bottom right-hand side, inside the Google Authenticator app, tap on the plus sign. Then you'll have two options, scan a QR code or enter a setup key. The easiest way is to scan your QR code, so just tap on scan QR code and then scan the QR code displayed on your screen. If for whatever reason you can't scan a QR code, you can tap where it says enter a setup key and then enter in that key code that's located next to your QR code. Of course, give your account a name and then tap on add. Once you scan your QR code, you'll see a 6-digit number inside your Google Authenticator app for Pionex. Simply type that code into this box right here and then click on submit. Once again, don't forget to write down your 16-digit key found right here. And just simply click on done. You can find your options for purchasing crypto using fiat if you come right up here where it says buy crypto. At the time of recording, you have some express options right here, as well as a bank transfer. And perhaps by the time you're watching this video, there's even more options available here. If you want to use the express option, just give this a click. And that'll bring you to this form right here where you can actually buy or sell crypto into fiat. Simply choose how much you wish to spend in this box right here. And you can select the fiat currency that you wish to spend if you click right here on this little box. Then you can select the fiat currency from this drop-down menu that you intend to spend on crypto. Then you can click right here, so in my case where it says USDT, and you can select a crypto option that you wish to purchase using your fiat. And right down here is where you'll find your options for purchasing crypto using fiat. So you can use a credit card right here. You just simply come over here and click on buy. You have Google Pay, Apple Pay, and there's a couple third-party service providers as well. And these third-party service providers, they're perfectly fine. Just keep in mind that you'll have to sign up with their services as well as complete KYC. Another thing to pay attention to is the fees. The fees can be quite high when purchasing crypto this way. You can see the best offer right here is Alchemy Pay, which is going to give me 192 Tether for my $200 spend. So that's pretty close to a 4% fee for purchasing crypto this way. So not the most competitive. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be using these methods to purchase crypto. If you want to use a credit card, Google Pay, or Apple Pay, you just come over here and click on the buy button to proceed with this purchase. If you're interested in using a bank transfer, we'll just come back up here where it says buy crypto, and then we'll select bank transfer from this drop-down menu. In this box here, you'll need to choose how much you wish to transfer onto the platform, and then over here, you can give this a click and select the fiat currency that you'll be using for this transfer. Then down below, you'll have to select a service provider, and for Euro, you can see that you can do a SEPA transfer. And right here, you'll be able to see if there's going to be any fees associated with this transfer. In this case right here, you can see that this is for a limited time, a free transfer. So if you want to deposit some funds onto the platform, you'd click right here on deposit. And as you can see, you will have to complete level 2 KYC to proceed with this. As I mentioned in the beginning of this tutorial, the services will be limited unless you complete level 2 KYC. My account is only verified as a level 1 because I'm only using this account to create this tutorial. If you transfer some funds onto the platform or purchase crypto using fiat, you'll be able to find it if you come right up here to your wallet, and then come on down here and click on Overview. On this page here, you'll find an overview of all your wallets. You'll be able to see your primary account right over here on the left-hand side. If you give that a click, you'll find your futures account right here, and you'll be able to see your transaction history right here. If you'd like to simply deposit some crypto assets onto the platform from another exchange or wallet address, you can do so by clicking on this deposit button found on your overview page right here. And alternatively, you can come right up here where it says wallet, and from this drop-down menu, click here on deposit. Next, you can choose the crypto that you wish to deposit by clicking right here. Then select it from this drop-down menu. Alternatively, you can search for it in the search bar. So I'll just go ahead and do Ethereum, and then click on the coin you wish to deposit. After that, you'll need to choose the network, which can be seen right down below here. And some of these networks will be less in fees than others. Just make sure that the network matches on both sides of this deposit. You don't want to send from one network into another network or you will lose your coins forever. So for this demonstration, I'll go ahead and use the Arbitrum 1 network by clicking on it like so. Then over here on the right hand side, Pionex will be generating your deposit address. And you can copy your deposit address by clicking on this copy button right here. And for this demonstration, I'll keep it nice and simple, and I'll send some Ethereum from Coinbase into Pionex. So I'll quickly bring Coinbase into frame like so. And here on Coinbase, I'll need to use the send or receive button right up here, top right hand side. But if you're using an exchange like Binance or KuCoin, what you'll be looking for is the withdrawal button. So now that I have my little pop-up window here, I'm going to choose the coin. So I'm going to be sending Ethereum. So I'm going to click here on Bitcoin, select Ethereum. And then right here in the to box, I need to paste in my Pionex deposit address, just like so. Now I'm going to choose an amount of Ethereum I wish to send. I'll just go ahead and do 75 bucks worth and click on continue. And then on this page here, I need to choose the correct network by clicking right here in the network box. And remember, on Pionex, I selected the Arbitrum network and I can see it right here. So I'm going to click on Arbitrum. Now I can see that the network matches on both sides of this. So wherever you're sending your coins from into Pionex, just make sure you choose the correct network. So all of this is looking good. I'm good to go. So I'm going to come down here and click on send now. And now my Ethereum's on its way from Coinbase into Pionex. So I'll just go ahead and bring it back into frame. And a quick tip with this, if it's your first time sending crypto into Pionex from another exchange or wallet address, just send a small amount first. That way you can confirm that you got the address correct, that you have the network matching on both sides, and then once that small amount shows up on the platform, you can have the confidence to send in a larger amount. And as you can see, my Ethereum has already arrived onto the platform. Then once the coins arrive on the platform, you can come over here on the left-hand side, and you can click on primary account. And right here, you can see the Ethereum that I just sent in from Coinbase into Pionex. To get into the spot market, we'll come right up here, top left-hand side where it says spot. And from this drop-down menu, click right here on spot trading. And the first thing I'll show you how to do is how to toggle this into dark mode. To do that, we'll come right up here, top right-hand side, hover over this little icon here, then come right down here where it says theme and give this a click. You'll also notice that there's a couple different trading modes right here. There's left as well as right. For this tutorial, I'll be leaving this on the right setting. But just in case your screen is looking different than mine, it could be the layout setting right here, and this is where you find it. You'll find your market types and pairings if you come right up here. So in this case where it says BTC versus USDT, and you'll get a drop-down menu with all the different pairings listed down below here, and you'll find your market types right up here. You can see that I'm currently set to USDT. This means that all these pairings down below are quoted in Tether. So if I want to buy a coin using these pairings, I'll need USDT to make the purchase. And if I sold a coin using these pairings, I'd receive USDT for the sale. If I was to click right here on BTC, now all these pairings down below are quoted in Bitcoin. So if I sold a coin using these pairings, I'd receive Bitcoin for the sale. And if I want to buy a coin using these pairings, I'd need Bitcoin to make the purchase. Simply choose the market type and click on the pairing that you wish to trade. So I'll go ahead and click on USDT, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Ethereum. And as you can see, I just changed the pairing to Ethereum versus Tether. Right here, we have the price action chart showing us the asset's performance over a selected time frame. And you'll be able to find your time frames right up here, top left-hand side. You can see I'm currently set to a 1 minute. So each one of these candlesticks represents 1 minute of time. If you want to change the time frame, you can just click up here on the time frame that you wish to view. You can find additional time frames if you click on this little triangle right here, and you'll get a drop-down menu with additional time frames. And I'll go ahead and select the daily chart. Now I've changed the chart to a daily time frame. So now each one of these candlesticks represents 1 day of time. This chart is powered by TradingView, so you're going to have access to some drawing tools as well as some basic indicators from TradingView. To find your drawing tools, come down here, bottom left-hand side, you'll see a tiny little orange arrow. Give it a click, it'll expand, and you'll be able to find your drawing tools. Beside each drawing tool is a tiny little arrow. If you give that a click, it'll expand into a drop-down menu where you'll find additional drawing tools. You can also build a tab of some of your favorite drawing tools by simply highlighting the star next to the drawing tool that you wish to add. For example, let's go ahead and add a trend line. And I'll go ahead and do a horizontal line like so. Let's come down here. We'll do a Fibonacci retracement. Then we'll come down here. I'll add a brush because I'll be using that later in this tutorial. And we'll go ahead and do a rectangle. Now I'll close this out. And as you can see, I just built a tab of some drawing tools that I can drag anywhere on this chart. If you'd like to add an indicator, just come right up here and click on this Indicators tab. Then you'll get a pop-up window with some basic indicators from TradingView. And you can just left-click on the indicator that you wish to add to the chart. Alternatively, you can search for an indicator in the search bar here. So let's go ahead and do a MACD like so. Now I'll click on MACD, close this out. Now as you can see, I just added the moving average convergence divergence below the chart. If I'd like to get rid of that, I'd come over here and I'd click on this little X. Now as you can see, I just removed the MACD. As easy as that. The next thing I like to do is grab onto this little line right here between the volume and the chart. I like to just drag it down a little bit like so, but certainly adjust that how you like it. After that, I like to customize the appearance of my chart by simply right-clicking on it and then selecting settings from this drop-down menu. Then you'll get a little pop-up window where you can adjust the appearance of your chart and get things looking the way that you like it. I like to come right over here and click on appearance, and I like to get rid of the vertical grid lines as well as the horizontal grid lines. They're just not doing much for my trading style. So to do that, we'll click on this little box beside vertical grid lines, drag opacity down to 0 like so. And then what we'll do is we'll come up here where it says solid, and right next to that, you'll see another box. I like to give that a click, and I like to choose a darker color like so. Now, as you can see, I just adjusted the appearance of the chart in the background here. So certainly come in here, play around with the settings, and get this looking the way that you like it. If at any point you want to start over and reset this chart to its default setting, just come down here, click where it says template, then click right here on apply defaults. Now as you can see, I just restored the chart back to its default setting. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly retrace my steps here and get this looking the way that I like it. Just like so. And then when you're done, just click on OK. For charting and technical analysis, I like to use TradingView directly, and I'll quickly bring it into frame. Here on TradingView, you'll have access to more indicators, more data, you can backtest strategies, look at different asset classes. There's just a heck of a lot more you can do with TradingView directly. And TradingView is free to use. The free version does have some pop-up advertisements that can be a bit distracting, but aside from that, it does work perfectly fine. My version of TradingView is a paid version, so at any point if you want to try one of their paid plans, you can do that for free for up to 30 days. Then you can make an informed decision if TradingView is a good fit for you or not. I also have a step-by-step beginner tutorial on how to set up and use TradingView. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link for that video in the description down below, as well as a link for TradingView. So feel free to check that out. Next to the chart is where you're going to find your order book. And the order book is showing you where market participants have placed their buy orders and their sell orders. And they're doing this by using limit orders, which I'll be demonstrating in this tutorial. On the top side in red, you're going to have what's known as the asks. These are price points that market participants have placed their sell orders at. Down below in green, you'll find the bids. These are the price points that market participants have placed their buy order at. In the middle of the order book, you have what's known as the mid price. So all the asks up above will be greater than the mid price, and all the bids down below will be less than the mid price. When a trader comes along and executes a market order, they're matched up with the best available price off of the order book, and the trade is executed immediately. And I'll be demonstrating market orders in this tutorial as well. If you'd like to see the trades being executed in real time, you can come right up here and click where it says market trades. And in this window right here, you can see trades being executed in real time. All the sells are coming in red, and all the buys are coming in green. You can see the price point that the successful trade was executed at. In the middle column, you can see the size of the trade that was executed. And over here on the right-hand side, you can see the time that the trade went through at. When you want to get back to your order book, just simply click right here on order book. And next to the order book is where you'll find your order panel, where you can buy and sell using limit orders as well as market orders. First, I'll demonstrate a market order, and these order types are nice and simple. They'll execute immediately at the best available price off of the order book. So to get this done, we'll come up here to our order panel and we need to choose if we're going to be a buyer or a seller. So I have a little bit of Ethereum on account, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate as a seller first by clicking on sell. Next, we need to select market by clicking right here. Now we need to choose how much of the asset we wish to sell. You'll be able to see your available balance right here, so you'll know exactly what you're working with. So if you'd like to sell a custom amount, you can type that into this box right here like so. And alternatively, you can use this slider bar down below. So if I wanted to sell 50% of my Ethereum, I could slide the slider bar to 50%. And if I wanted to sell all of it, I could slide it all the way up to 100%. For this demonstration, I'll just go ahead and sell half of it like so. Once you have your order set up the way that you want it, you just simply click right here on sell. And as you can see, that order went through immediately at the best available price off of the order book. If you'd like to be a buyer and use a market order, just come back to your order panel, click on buy, click on market, and then choose how much you wish to spend on the asset. Once again, you'll be able to see your available balance right here, so you'll know exactly what you're working with. So you can do a custom amount right here. I could spend 20 tether if I choose, or once again, you can just use this slider bar down below. What I'll do is I'll just slide this to 50%, and this means that I'll be spending 50% of my available balance on Ethereum. Once you have it set up the way that you want it, just simply click on buy. And as you can see, I just bought some Ethereum at the best available price off of the order book. As easy as that. Now I'll demonstrate some limit orders. And limit orders are going to give you the ability to choose a price point that you wish to be a buyer or a seller. But you will need the price of the asset to reach your order price before this order fills and executes. So to get this done, we'll come back up here to our order panel and choose if you're going to be a buyer or a seller. I'll start out as a buyer first. Next, click right here where it says limit. Next, we need to choose a price point that we wish to purchase the asset at. So let's head on over here to the chart, and just for the purposes of demonstration, let's imagine that I want to place an order to buy some Ethereum if the price of Ethereum was to retrace somewhere down around this pivot point right here. So what I'll do is I'll grab a horizontal. You can grab it out of your favorites tab if you have it in there, or you can come over here to your drawing tools, click this little triangle, and you'll find your horizontal line right here. And let's go ahead and mark the chart, something like this. Now I can see a price point on the y-axis of the chart coming in at 1,439. And perhaps I want to place a limit order to buy Ethereum at that price point. So we'll come back up here to the order panel and I'll type that into this box right here. We'll go 1,439. Next, we need to choose how much of the asset that we wish to purchase if the price of Ethereum reaches our order price. And we can type that into the amount box right here. Or once again, you can just use this slider bar right here. For this demonstration, I'll just slide this up to 100%. And once you have your order set up the way that you want it, you'd come down here and click on buy. Now I've placed that limit order onto the order book to buy Ethereum at 1,439. So if the price of Ethereum was to work its way down and hit my order price at 1,439, this order is going to fill and I'll be buying myself a little bit of Ethereum. You can find the details of your limit order if you come down here and click on open orders. And here's where you'll find your limit orders. If at any point you want to cancel it and take it off the order book, you can come over here underneath cancel all and just click on cancel. Then in this little pop-up window here, you'd click on submit. And as you can see, I just took that order off of the order book. You can also use a limit order to sell your coins as well. So to get that done, we'll come back up here to our order panel and we'll click on sell, then we'll click on limit. Now we need to choose a price point that we would like to sell our coins at. So let's come back on over here to the chart. And for the purposes of demonstration, let's imagine that I want to try to sell my Ethereum somewhere around this level right here. Once again, I'll grab a horizontal here and I'll go ahead and mark out an area, something like this. And now I can see a price point on the y-axis of the chart coming in at 1,825. And perhaps I want to use that price point to place a limit order to sell my Ethereum. So we'll come over here to the order panel and I'll type that into this box right here. We'll go 1,825. Next, I need to choose how much Ethereum I wish to sell. So I can type it into this box here or just use the slider bar. For this demonstration, I'll slide it up to 100%. And then once you're ready, you'd come down here and click on sell. Now I've placed that limit order onto the order book to sell my Ethereum if the price of Ethereum comes up to 1,825. So if Ethereum was able to find its footing and work its way back up and hit my order price at 1,825, my order is going to fill and I'd be selling all of my Ethereum. You can find the details of your order if you come down here, click on Open Orders, and here's where you'll see the details of your limit order. If you'd like to cancel it, once again, just come over here on the right-hand side and click on Cancel. Then click on Submit. And just like that, I took that sell order off of the order book. Nice and simple. So as you can see, limit orders give you the ability to be a little bit more strategic by choosing price points that you wish to try to buy or sell an asset, but you do need price action to cooperate. For example, in my buying scenario, maybe Ethereum doesn't go down there. Maybe it just finds its footing here and works its way to the upside. Of course, I wouldn't be buying any Ethereum because my order down here never got filled. Or if price action was to come down, fill my order at 1,439, but then just fall to the downside, that would obviously put me at a loss. In the selling scenario, maybe the price of Ethereum does try to find its footing, works its way up to around this area here, rolls over to the downside. Obviously, I'd still be holding on to my Ethereum because price action failed to reach my order price at 1,825. Or maybe price does work its way up, fills my order at 1,825, sells my Ethereum, but then the price of Ethereum blasts off to the upside. And of course, I'd miss out on all of that because I sold my Ethereum at 1,825. So a couple basic considerations when choosing to place a limit order. But that's how you can set up a limit order. If you'd like to learn more about your fees, you can come right up here to your profile icon and you'll find your fees right here. So as you can see at the time of recording on the spot market, the maker fee is the same as the taker fee. So maker fee is if you're placing limit orders onto the order book, and a taker fee is if you're using a market order and removing liquidity from the order book. And these fees can change around during different market conditions. For now, it's the same when you place a limit order or a market order, but I would encourage you to check the fees to see where they're at by the time you're watching this video. They could be different. You'll notice right here for futures fees that the maker fee is 0.02% and the taker fee is 0.05%. So on the futures market, you're going to save on fees for placing limit orders, and you'll be paying more in fees for using market orders. But as I mentioned before, check out what the fees are by the time you're watching this video, as they could be different from when I made this tutorial. Another option for buying and selling crypto on Pionex is using the convert function, and you can also convert one crypto into another. To use that feature, just come right up here where it says spot, and from this drop down menu, click here where it says convert. Then you'll get a little converter here. Up at the top, you can choose the coin that you wish to convert by clicking right here, and any coin that you hold a balance with will be displayed near the top. So simply click on the coin that you wish to convert, and alternatively, you can search for it in the search bar here. I'll just go ahead and leave this on Ethereum. Then down below, you can choose the cryptocurrency that you wish to convert into by clicking right here. Once again, just select it from this drop-down menu or search for it in the search bar. I'll just go ahead and do Bitcoin. And I'll click right here. Now I'm set up to convert Ethereum into Bitcoin. So now I need to choose an amount of Ethereum I wish to convert. And of course, you'll be able to see your available balance right here. So in my case here, I can do a custom amount like so. Or if you want to convert all of it, you can just click on max. For this tutorial, I'll just do 0.01 ETH. Down below, you'll see how much of the other asset you'll be receiving for the conversion. And if everything looks good to you, you click right here on convert. And just like that, I converted some Ethereum into Bitcoin. Now I can come up here where it says wallet, click on overview. Then we'll come over here on the left-hand side, we'll click on primary account. And here we can see the Bitcoin on my account that I converted into from Ethereum. As easy as that. And there you have it, your introduction to the Pionex crypto exchange. Don't forget to leave me a like and hit subscribe for future content. Also, feel free to check out my other Pionex tutorials, which I put together in a playlist on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for coming by and checking out this video. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one, and until I do, have yourself a powerful day.